Alright, so today we are back in my garage once again, and we are looking at a linear trolley and rail up here. We do have my chain and everything. I have a linear arm installed as well as a linear release cord. So, the opener is obviously a linear machine, but, well, which one is it? So, if we follow this back, you will see this. So, this is my linear model LDCO800. I decided to install this machine today. I got another opener that uses this style rail. I'm not gonna say what it is just yet, you'll see it. So I wanted to install this before I use this rail in my room for a little while. And yeah, I just wanted to see how this one would run. So I decided to go ahead and do it today. And it runs really good. The one thing is I have to keep the chain kind of loose on this one because it only has 3 different force settings. And I have it on the highest one, but with the chain tighter, it still was stopping when the door got heavy. So I had to loosen up the chain quite a bit just so it would run all the way. But yeah, other than that, it works really good. This one, I'm using my linear wall console and linear remote. This one does work with Chamberlain sensors, so you can see my sensor wires up there. If you turn the light on the machine, you can see the sensors light up, so they are working. This machine obviously has the light, and it has the lock switch right there. So yeah, this one I am unfortunately missing the light cover for, but that's okay. I'll try to find one at some point. So yeah, let's go ahead and run this. We'll run it with the wall button here, and here we go. So yeah, this one isn't as quiet as they should be. This one was probably used really hard because the reason that this one was replaced is all the teeth on the sprocket were actually sheared off, so I don't have the original sprocket for this one. We'll run this back down. So yeah, the soft stop works kind of on the way down. It doesn't do it as much, it seems like, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get a top view. And I'll run it with my linear remote here. This is, forget the model number of this one, MCT-3. All right, we'll climb up here, and I'll get a top view of this one. I don't have my kicker installed because this opener is wider than the Chamberlain's and I couldn't get it to fit. It wasn't long enough. So anyway, we'll run this up. So yeah, it does kind of will go back and forth. That's why I like to keep the kicker on them, but my kicker just wasn't long enough to go across because well, this opener is wider than the Chamberlain's. We'll go ahead and go outside. Doesn't open all the way, as you know, it's a 7-foot rail, but we'll run this back down. So yeah, you can hear that it's not as quiet as these units are supposed to be, but it's honestly still really quiet. It's quieter than any, 87504 or anything like that would be that you would buy brand new. This opener's not that old. I believe it was made in 2020, but we'll run this back up. So yeah, I got this one a while back. I got it at the same time that I got the Stanley. Someone wanted to see the Stanley on the door, so that might be the one that I'll show next. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do a sensor check. Like I said, I am using the Chamberlain sensors. They do work on this machine, so I figured I would go ahead and use them. Well, come on. Why is it not responding? There. That was weird. Had to get right up next to the sensor there. Maybe they don't work as well on this opener. Let's see, I'll try it in the middle. It worked that time. And it just blinks 3 times. I'll do a force test now. And then for the force, it blinks 4 times. So there you go. I'll go ahead and get a top view. Move this ladder back a little bit. All right. Get a top view of it going down here. Yeah, the top of mine's pretty dirty, but so yeah, this isn't the original sprocket. Like I said, that's the reason why this was replaced. The teeth on the sprocket were completely sheared off. We'll run this one without the door here. Maybe have a little bit too much pressure on it, but that's okay. I'm gonna take it down here in not too long, but we'll run this one without the door. So yeah, you can tell that I have the chain quite loose. The sprocket is a lot lower on this one than like the Chamberlain's, so. Anyway, we'll click that back in and I'll have it go back down. So yeah, there's your inner trolley, and that little tensioner there is for the chain. So yeah, this thing actually runs really well. Would have liked to keep this one in here, but oh well. You can see there, serial number, made in 2020. So there you go, model. It's a model LDCO800. So yeah, there you go. Like I said, I do have a new opener that'll use this rail, so sometime soon I'll hook that up and show it to you guys. But anyway, that's the LDCO800 on my door. We'll run this up one more time, and we'll run it from over here. So yes, very nice operator. We'll go ahead and come over here, run it down from this side, and that'll be it. So yeah, awesome machine. Like I said, this button does have a lock switch. I should demonstrate that at least. So there you go, it's locked. And just blinks. Blinks 5 times to show you that it's locked. So yeah. So yeah, there you go. That's the linear LDCO800 installed in my garage. I'll have a video of that newer opener sometime soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.